Instead of resisting what has happened, the Stoic approach invites us to ask, what opportunity does this present? Perhaps this is a chance to develop emotional resilience, an invitation to know yourself more deeply, the universe making space for someone more aligned with you. The Stoics believe that everything happens exactly as it should. This doesn't mean you shouldn't feel pain. Pain is natural, but suffering comes from fighting against reality, rather than accepting it as your starting point. Here's where many misunderstand Stoicism. Detachment doesn't mean not caring. It means caring deeply while releasing attachment to outcome. Epictetus advised, make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. In relationships, this means loving authentically and completely while you're together, communicating honestly and directly, being your best self regardless of how she responds, accepting that her choices are her own. This approach actually makes you more attractive, not less. When you're not desperately trying to control outcomes, you project confidence, self-sufficiency, and emotional maturity. The person who understands that they'll be okay, regardless of whether someone stays or goes, paradoxically becomes someone others want to stay with. So how do you actually apply these principles when you're in the middle of the pain of someone pulling away? First, the practice of negative visualization. Regularly imagine losing the things you value. Not to be morbid, but to appreciate them more deeply while you have them, and to prepare yourself for possible loss. Second, focus on virtue over outcomes. Ask yourself, am I acting with courage, justice, wisdom, and moderation? Your character is within your control. Her response is not. Third, morning and evening reflection. Take time each day to prepare your mind for challenges, and then reflect on how you handled them. Questions like, how did I respond when I felt rejected today? Did I maintain my principles when feeling hurt? Fourth, memento mori. Remember death. This sounds dark, but remembering life's brevity helps us stop wasting time on relationships that aren't working and invest fully in those that are. Have you ever been left wondering what went wrong? One day things seem perfect, and the next, she's pulling away, creating distance you never saw coming. That feeling of confusion, that ache in your chest, I've been there too. But what if I told you that ancient Stoic wisdom holds insights that could not only help you understand why this happens, but actually find peace regardless of the outcome? Today, we're exploring why she might have pushed you away, and how Stoic philosophy offers a powerful framework for navigating the turbulent waters of modern relationships. The first Stoic principle we need to understand is this: we cannot control other people's feelings or decisions. We can only control our response to them. When someone pulls away from us, our instinct is to chase, to fix whatever's wrong. But Epictetus, one of the great Stoic teachers, would remind us, some things are within our control, while others are not. Her feelings, her choices, her reasons for creating distance, these aren't things you can control. And recognizing this distinction is the first step toward understanding and healing. Let's break down 3 common reasons she might pull away that have nothing to do with your worth. 1. Her own internal struggles. Maybe she's dealing with past relationship, trauma, career, stress, or personal insecurities that make her feel unsafe in connection. 2. Different attachment styles. Research shows we develop different ways of forming attachments in relationships. Your desire for closeness might trigger her avoidant tendencies. 3. Life timing misalignment. Sometimes 2 people can be right for each other but meet at the wrong time in their lives. The Stoic perspective reminds us that these factors exist outside our control, and attaching our happiness to outcomes we can't influence is a recipe for suffering. The Stoics practice something called amor fati, the love of fate. This doesn't mean being passive or giving up. It means accepting reality exactly as it is, not as you wish it would be. When someone pulls away, we often create stories about what it means about us. I'm not good enough. I'm unlovable. I did something wrong. But Marcus Aurelius would suggest instead, choose not to be harmed and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed and you haven't been. The pain you feel isn't coming from her absence. It's coming from your interpretation of what her absence means. When someone pushes you away, Stoicism offers not just comfort but clarity. The pain you feel is real, but suffering is optional. By focusing on what you can, control your thoughts, actions, and responses, you reclaim your power in any relationship situation. Remember what Seneca wrote: "He who fears death will never do anything worthy of a living man." Similarly, he who fears rejection will never love truly. Love fully, detach from outcomes, and know that whatever happens, you have everything you need within you to not just survive, but thrive. If these Stoic principles resonate with you, hit subscribe for more philosophical insights on modern relationships. Share in the comments your own experience with detachment and love what worked for you, what didn't. Until next time, remember, true freedom comes not from controlling others, but from mastering yourself.